Hey guys, we're currently on a 1-hour drive up to the Central Coast.
We are currently on our way up the Central Coast this morning to go purchase our massive gaming bundle. And when I mean massive, I mean it is probably the most we have ever spent on a single buy to date. But it has got pretty much every console under the sun that you can think of. I mean, it's got a lot of games. We are very excited, but also kind of nervous because the guy is really nice, but it's being sold as is untested. He believes everything should work, but I mean, who knows? He hasn't played them in a while. They've sort of just been sitting there and he's built up the collection over a while. So fingers crossed it all works out well, but I'm also planning on adding some of these to our own personal collection, as well as possibly selling some online to recoup some of our money. But stay tuned, we'll give you an update once we pick up everything and we can go through what we've bought. But very exciting, guys. So we've just picked up everything. It is absolutely insane the amount of consoles and games we've got. We've literally got, as you can see here, like an N64. I've also got like, a SNES, we've got an NES back there, we've got PSP, we've also got a whole bunch of Xboxes, the other types of PlayStations, 1, 2, and 3. I've got the full list. It is actually ridiculous. Then in terms of games, we've got one whole tub full of just Xbox, PlayStation, the whole shebang. We've also got all of these really old vintage like Sega, Atari, everything else in there as well. And then this is our favorite little box here. We've literally got like the Pokemon Game Boy. Bless you, Matthew. We've got some pockets in different colors. We've got some nice DS games, a real nice one here. If you guys are familiar with Pokemon games, this one is very nice. It is a US version, so we will have to double check because these ones are more likely faked than not. So we'll just do our due diligence and do the research on this one. We've also got some really cool, oh, here's wiggling, it's Japanese games. Oddly enough, when I did the comp research on those, they don't sell for as much, but still really cool to have in the collection. And I mean, if someone's looking for it, we've got it. I think like just in terms of everything we've got, it's just, I can't even explain to you how next level this is, and it's going to be so cool. We'll go home, we'll pull everything out. I'll do a bit of a stock take for you on all of the consoles, how many games we've got, but I'm very excited about this. Matt, I think you're very helpful. But this was fun. And a beautiful day for a drive as well, so I can't complain. Well-deserved pies. So guys, in terms of consoles, this is what we've picked up from our haul. You can see Nintendo has definitely showed up. We've got an N64, a Super Nintendo, an NES, GameCube, Wii. Then we've also got 3 pockets, a color, Pokemon style, the skin of a Pokemon one as well, DS Lite, and a Game Boy Advance. Then with PlayStation, we've got 3, 4, 2, 1, and a PSP. Then with Xbox, we got the OG 360, 1, and 1S. Then with Sega, we've got the Mega Drive, and I believe that's an attachment that goes with the Mega Drive. Then we've also got Mega Drive 2, Sega Master System 2, and an Atari. This is just insane, guys, in terms of consoles. Looking at this, just, oh my god. We've also got all of the controllers to go along with each of the consoles, in addition to some accessories for the Nintendo. This is insane, guys. I mean, I cannot complain. Some of them, like the Wii remotes and some of the Xbox ones, did have batteries in the back, so I will have to check for some corrosion damage. But naturally, we will test it all as we work our way through it, but those ones are just my best. Partially red flags, but probably not full proper. But this is still, like, most of them are in pretty good condition. The only one that probably isn't is just this second Super Nintendo controller, which you can see has had a nice little tape job. Some of the controllers, like you can see the joysticks are a little rough, but those can be replaced. Some of them have got like some white markings on it, but all in all, it's still a pretty sweet controller lot. Of course, we've also got our trusty box of cables. There should be, once I go through everything, there should be at least one set of cables for every single console. There are also some charging cables for some of the handhelds. Did someone say games, games, games? This is an insane bundle, guys. 158 games. We've literally got everything from GameCube, NES, Wii. I mean, we've even got some good old Switch games. Whilst we don't have the console for that one, we personally do, so we can still test them out on that and have some fun. There were two really cool, notable shout outs here. We've got 2 Japanese games there, and then also a Japanese Zelda. All really cool. Again, probably not worth a lot, but still really cool to have in the collection. We even have 2 PS5 games, guys. Like, this is just the gift that keeps on giving. You can just see it is actually insane. Some of these titles are pretty cool. Nothing super major, but we do have some heavy hitters. I would say, like I did in the previous video, this one is probably our biggest hitter, but everything else is just going to be insane. Not only to test, but I'll definitely play a few. Isn't she a beauty? This is the entire haul. Honestly, all I can say is I'm absolutely gobsmacked by the quality and quantity of all of this. Assuming everything works after I test it all, we are in $3,200 plus a road trip up to the Central Coast. And the total value based on eBay comps is approx just over $8,000. Like I said, though, I'll probably keep some of this for my personal collection because, I mean, I'm sorry, this is just too cool to sell all of it. But all in all, I am extremely happy. This is just next level, guys. Hey, guys. That's so dumb.
Just talk like a normal human being.
No, it's impossible.